Most people think they know WWE. They know it's scripted. They know the winners are chosen. They think that's the secret. It's not. Because if you believe WWE is just fake fighting, then you've missed the real story entirely. Behind every championship, behind every betrayal, behind every moment that made you feel something, there's a system designed to control emotion, loyalty, pain, and belief. A system where careers are decided in seconds, where injuries are hidden, where silence is punishment, and where the loudest cheers don't always matter. Tonight, we're not exposing WWE. We're going behind the curtain, into the rules they never explain, the power fans never see, and the truths that make WWE work even when everyone knows it's scripted. Because the greatest secret of WWE was never what happens in the ring. It's what happens when the cameras stop rolling. For decades, WWE has presented itself as a world of heroes and villains. A place where good battles evil, where championships are earned through pain, and where legends are born inside a squared circle. To millions of fans, it feels real, emotional, personal, but behind the lights, the pyro, and the entrance, music lies a machine more complex than most people could ever imagine. This is not just wrestling. This is storytelling. This is power. This is control. And today, we're pulling back the curtain because the greatest secrets of WWE were never hidden in the ring. They were hidden behind it. Chapter 1. WWE is scripted but not fake. The first secret every fan eventually learns is the hardest to accept. WWE is scripted. The outcomes are predetermined. The champions are chosen. The feuds are planned weeks, months, sometimes years in advance. But here's the truth WWE rarely explains: properly scripted does not mean fake. Every slam hurts. Every fall damages the body. Every injury is real. Wrestlers memorize match layouts the way actors memorize scenes. But once the bell rings, chaos takes over. A mistimed step, a slippery rope, a slightly off-angle landing. That's all it takes for a career to change forever. Many WWE superstars have admitted that the script ends the moment something goes wrong. When a wrestler is hurt, the rest of the match becomes improvisation. Hand signals, whispered cues, eye contact. That's how professionals survive. The secret: WWE isn't about pretending to fight. It's about making violence look beautiful without killing each other. Chapter 2. Vince McMahon, the most powerful man you never saw. For decades, one man controlled everything. Vince McMahon wasn't just the owner of WWE, he was the final decision maker on storylines. Pushes, championships, contracts, firings, and even how wrestlers looked on TV. Hair, masosi, accents, names, all approved or rejected by Vince. Some wrestlers were pushed to the moon because Vince saw something in them. Others were buried for reasons as small as sneezing during a meeting, speaking with the wrong tone, or simply reminding Vince of someone he didn't like. One former writer revealed that scripts were sometimes rewritten minutes before the show went live. Wrestlers would learn they were winning or losing only moments before walking through the curtain. The biggest secret? WWE wasn't chaotic by accident. It was chaotic by design. Chapter 3. The Illusion of Championships. Em real, esportes arrange. In WWE, championships are assigned responsibility. A WWE title doesn't just mean you're the best performer in the ring. It means the company trusts you to represent the brand, media appearances, charity events, interviews, merchandise sales, public behavior. That's why some incredible wrestlers never held world titles, while others skyrocketed seemingly overnight. Being champion means showing up early, leaving late, working injured, saying yes, never embarrassing the company. Some wrestlers have lost titles not because of storyline reasons but because of backstage politics. Failed drug tests, social media behavior, or declining crowd reactions. The belt is real, but the power behind it is corporate. Chapter 4. Backstage Politics, the Real Battles. The most dangerous fights in WWE don't happen in the ring. They happen backstage. Wrestlers compete for TV time, pushes, main event spots, and pay-per-view matches. Alliances form. Friends become enemies. Rumors are leaked. Heat is created. One bad reputation can destroy a career. If management believes you're difficult, unsafe, or not a team player, opportunities disappear. Matches get your losses pili up. Your music stops. Yun. Some wrestlers have admitted they intentionally sabotaged rivals. Others protected friends by refusing to work with certain opponents. The locker room is not a brotherhood. It's a battlefield with smiles. Chapter 5. Pain is part of the contract. Here's a secret WWE rarely talks about openly. Wrestlers are expected to work hurt. Broken ribs, torn ligaments, concussions, herniated discs. If you can walk, you can wrestle. Many superstars have admitted they hid injuries out of fear of losing their spot. Because once you're injured, someone else takes your place and sometimes they never give it back. Painkillers became normal. Injections became routine. Long-term damage became inevitable. Some legends now struggle to walk. Others live with constant nerve pain. And many admit they'd do it all again. Because WWE doesn't just become your job. It becomes your identity. Chapter 6. Gimmicks that almost ruined careers. Not every WWE character is a gift. Some gimmicks are career killers. Creative ideas have included wrestlers pretending to be undead, racial stereotypes, humiliation angles, forced romantic storylines, characters designed to fail. Many wrestlers were afraid to say no, because refusing creative often meant being punished on TV. Some gimmicks were intentionally bad used to teach someone a lesson or push them down the card. Others accidentally became legendary. Stone Cold Steve Austin almost failed. The Rock was almost fired. Triple H was nearly ignored forever. Timing saved them. Most others weren't so lucky. Chapter 7. The Myth of Good Guys and Bad Guys. In WWE, heroes and villains are assigned roles. But backstage, morality disappears. Some of the biggest fan favorites were ruthless behind the scenes. Some of the most hated villains were generous, quiet, and respectful in real life. The secret truth. Crowd reactions don't reflect reality. We chooses who you love. We chooses who you hate. And when the crowd rejects the plan, WWE either adapts or doubles down until someone breaks. Chapter 8. The Unwritten Rules. WWE has rules you never hear spoken aloud. Never outshine the top star. Never injure your opponent. Never go into business for yourself. Never break character publicly. Never criticize the company while under contract. Breaking these rules doesn't always get you fired. It gets you forgotten. Matches disappear. Storylines vanish. Phones stop ringing. Silence becomes punishment. Chapter 9. Why wrestlers keep coming back. After all the pain, after the politics, after the injuries, why do wrestlers return? Because nothing compares to the moment the music hits. The roar of the crowd. The feeling of being larger than life. The connection with millions of fans. WWE gives something addictive, immortality. Long after the pain fades, the moments live forever. The greatest secret of WWE. Here's the truth WWE never says out loud. WWE doesn't sell wrestling. It sells emotion, hobby, anger, nostalgia, redemption. The ring is just the stage. And the biggest secret of all. Even when you know it's scripted, even when you know the truth, you still feel something. And that's why WWE survives. That's why legends never die. And that's why the secrets don't ruin the magic. They deepen it. But the story doesn't end with emotion. Because beneath the spectacle, WWE operates with a level of psychological precision that few entertainment companies can match. This isn't just wrestling. It's conditioning. Chapter 10. How WWE trains the audience. WWE doesn't just train wrestlers. It trains fans. From childhood, audiences are taught how to react. When to cheer, when to boo, when to chant. Camera angles guide the eye. Commentary tells you what to feel. Music cues emotion before a single punch is thrown. Slow motion replays emphasize suffering. Close-ups humanize pain. Crowd shots reinforce group behavior. When a superstar turns heel, it's rarely sudden. It's gradual. Small moments. Subtle attitude changes. Commentary seeds doubt. The audience is nudged, never forced. The illusion of choice is powerful. Fans believe they control reactions. In reality, reactions are guided. That's the secret power of WWE's presentation. Chapter 11. Commentary. The invisible hand. The voices you hear during matches are not neutral. They are storytellers. Every word spoken by commentators is designed to frame reality. Who's brave? Who's cowardly? Who deserves sympathy? Who deserves punishment? When WWE wants a wrestler pushed, commentary elevates every move. Mistakes are praised as grit. Losses become learning moments. When WWE wants someone buried, commentary changes tone. Silence replaces excitement. Losses feel final. Effort is ignored. Commentary doesn't describe the match. It controls the narrative. And most fans never realize how much it shapes their opinions. Chapter 12. The business of looks. Talent matters, but appearance matters more. We has always had an unspoken aesthetic code. Height, muscle, presence. How a wrestler fills the screen. How they look standing next to others. Countless gifted performers were dismissed because they were too small, too plain, or not marketable. Others were pushed despite limited ability because they fit the visual mold. This isn't cruelty. It's branding. WWE doesn't just sell matches. It sells posters, toys, video games, and memories. And visuals sell faster than skill. C'est chapitre 13, Marchandise des idées fat. One of WWE's quietest secrets is this. Merchandise sales matter more than crowd reactions. A wrestler can be loved-lived, but if shirts don't move, the push stops. Meanwhile, a polarizing superstar who sells millions becomes untouchable. This is why some characters are forced onto audiences relentlessly. WWE isn't stubborn. It's calculating. If a superstar sells 2 kids, parents, and international markets, they stay protected. Wins pile up. Losses mean nothing. Opportunities repeat. The ring tells one story. The cash register tells another. Chapter 14. Contract control and silent pressure. Unlike traditional sports, WWE contracts are uniquely restrictive. Wrestlers are labeled as independent contractors, yet face limitations that resemble full employment. Schedules are intense. Outside opportunities are limited. Public statements are monitored. Many performers live in fear of contract freezes where time is added to contracts due to injuries, preventing wrestlers from leaving when they planned. It's legal, but it's suffocating. The secret: freedom in WWE is rare and temporary. Chapter 15. The cost of being over. Being popular always safi. When fans latch onto someone organically, it threatens creative control. WWE prefers planned success, not accidental stars. Some wrestlers were punished for being too over, their momentum cut short, storylines derailed, wins replaced by embarrassing losses. Because WWE must always be bigger than any individual. No one outgrows the system. Not for long. Chapter 16. Real heat vs storyline heat. There are 2 types of conflict in WWE. The kind you see, and the kind you don't. Real life tension has fueled some of WWE's most iconic matches. Legitimate hatred, backstage arguments, broken trust. Sometimes WWE exploits it. Other times it suppresses it. When real heat spills into the ring, matches become dangerous. Wrestlers stop protecting each other. Mistakes escalate. Careers end. The secret: not all violence is scripted. Some grudges are very real. Chapter 17. The psychological toll. Life in WWE is isolating. Constant travel, hotels, airports, late nights, early mornings, birthdays missed, funerals skipped, relationships strained. Many wrestlers struggle with identity once the spotlight fades. Fame disappears quickly. Applause becomes silence. Some turn to substances. Some disappear entirely. Some never recover. We create stars, but rarely prepares them for life afterward. Chapter 18. Why legends are protected. When legends return, they often win. Not because they're better, because nostalgia is profitable. WWE protects its past to preserve its legacy. Legends losing too often shatters illusion. So reality bends. You're not watching competition. You're watching mythology being maintained. Chapter 19. The final illusion. Here's the deepest secret of WWE. Everyone involved knows the truth. The wrestlers know. The writers know. The executives know. And deep down, do they fans? But WWE works because belief is optional. You don't need to believe it's real. You only need to feel something. That's the real magic. WWE is not about wrestling. It's about stories that grow with you. Heroes that age, villains that evolve, moments that stay frozen in time. The secrets don't ruin WWE. They explain why it still matters. Because behind every script, behind every betrayal, behind every championship, there's a human willing to sacrifice their body so millions can escape reality for a few hours. And that might be the greatest secret of all. When the lights go out, when the music stops, and the crowd fades into silence, WWE doesn't end because it was never just a show. It was a system built on sacrifice, on bodies that aged faster than time, on moments that felt real because the pain behind them was. Every cheer you've ever heard came at a cost. Every championship was carried by someone who gave more than you ever saw. And every legend you remember left something behind in that ring. People say WWE is scripted like it's an insult. But here's the truth. You can't script fear. You can't script injury. You can't script the decision to keep going when your body says stop. What WWE truly mastered wasn't wrestling, was belief. Belief that a story could matter. Belief that a moment could live forever. Belief that even when you know how it works, you still feel it. And maybe that's why the secrets don't destroy WWE. They explain why it survives. Because behind every illusion, there was always a human being willing to bleed for it. And as long as people are willing to believe, even just for a moment, we will never really end. It will only evolve.